Alright everybody, we're back with Tournaments for Noobs on the Hearthstone for Noobs channel, and I am playing Azer. This is match 6 of our first ever Tournament for Noobs, and we had 5 players today, so we're playing round robin style, where we play each other once, and then the top 2 performers out of that group will go on to play each other in the final. Alright, and I am not very happy with my opening draw. We'll see what Azer's got here with his hunter. Okay, he's going to pass. And so now I'm going to ping, and if he pings back, he's going to do twice as much damage, so boo. We'll see what he does, though. Coin. Is it going to be Iron for Grizzly? There it is. This is where we need a Frostbolt. And I don't think I'm going to get it. So we're going to go ahead and play the Dollar and Mage. And at least he can take a hit from the Grizzly and live. So that might not even be the plan now for Azer. He might want to just keep going face. He's going to buff it with a Shattered Sun Cleric and kill me. Extra boo. I think he would definitely take care of this here. Yeah, because it only has 1 attack. So you're really not losing anything in that minion. And not drawing Arcane Explosion hurts. So, we have to take a chance with the gay missiles. Hope it clears something up. 1, to hit it again. Oh, that is the absolute worst outcome. Just in case, I'm going to make sure that I can kill it on the next turn. I think we lose. I think we're so far behind now that it's going to be hard to come back. I mean, it's going to be hard for me to make it to turn 7, let alone get a Flame Strike and kill him, you know, like, shoot. This, I guess, and watch him just hit it with a Hunter's Mark and kill it. Yeah, I think we're pretty screwed here. I think that start is so strong that I'm just not going to be able to deal with it. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why wouldn't you hit it first? Okay, so he trades. That's fantastic. He could have done it the other way, I think. Hit it, and then it would have had 1 health on the Grizzly still. But, I mean, look at how dead I am. I need Arcane Explosion now. Need it. Can't live without it.
Hello.
That is the opposite of Arcane Explosion. One, 7, 8, 9, 10. See, I just can't even kill enough stuff. Good game. Too easy, Azer, with your lovely little hunter deck just barreling me down. Lots of aggression there. The Houndmaster onto the Iron for Grizzly was a fantastic turn. I mean, it was Shattered Sun Cleric onto Iron for Grizzly, and then Houndmaster. That thing got pretty big. Nice little combo. Yeah, and I've got 2 Arcane Explosions in my deck. It's one of those cards, it's just like Frostbolt. You really want to have that in your hand early. Okay, so we've got the coin, so I'm going to keep this card. And that's not too bad. So I don't feel quite so bad right now. Mirror Image. Fun. That would take both of my axe swings if I had Fiery War Axe just to get through it. Okay, turn 2. Don't want to use this, and I don't really want to coin this out, because I won't have anything to do on turn 3 that's going to be that effective. So we're going to go ahead and armor up. This is another slow start. I'm a bit worried here. It would have been useful to have the Fiery War Axe in hand. I mean, I would have had to use it just to kill both of these 0-2 minions, but right now it's going to be even harder to fight back with something like this that just gets pinged off right away. And we got 2 of them. So we're going to have to at least count on this to stall out his mana usage a bit. He's going to have to ping it off, and he's going to have to ping off another one in a minute. So, nope, there's those gay missiles just ruining my day like usual. Well, now I get to go through the other one. So what we should probably do here is place Engine. And see if we can draw out like a Fireball or a Polymorph. Okay, let's see here. I don't really want to use this yet. And this doesn't really combo with anything, because I kind of didn't put decent small minions in here. So I'm going to do that. Like I said, that keeps the curve working in our favor. And I think I'm going to take the damage from the buff and leave this as strong as I can and just clear that. It'd be nice to know before we get to the Flame Strike turn that we've still got some stuff on the board, and even though this is going to get pinged off, that leaves me with 4 mana. I'm trying to think of what cards we've seen Azer play for 4 mana in the Mage deck that, ooh, well that just happened. Now he gets to ping off Senji and keeps the board in his control. So I'm getting a little beat up now. This card is like right in time. But we do still have the coins, so I'm going to be able to have the option to play a couple of cards where otherwise I wouldn't. And if I can just stay on top of the board for a little bit, I can start to fight back. Now, where this character, this class, the Flame Strike spell for the Mage is so powerful, I think I want to try and limit what's on my board. And not give them too much value when it comes to Flame Strike. Now what we're going to do here is we're actually going to burn the coin, and we're going to armor up and get another card in hand just to figure out what we've got to work with. And that's not a bad card. And he doesn't really need much to respond with, because now I'm down to a little 2/3 minion. There's the Booty Bay. And then just a ping. Excuse me. Alright. This actually is okay. I can just straight up kill it with this. It's functional at this point, trading these two cards, and then keep ahead there, and hopefully, just maybe, I'm not going to get Flame Striked here. I mean, he could have a ton of different answers in his deck, but I would like to see at least the War Song stay alive here. So no Frostbolt. Maybe just a ping. Frost Nova. Okay, well that stops me from... Is that enough? Oh. This is fine. This is fine for now, actually. We're going to do that. We're going to just run right into them. Wow, I got another one. Maybe I will... This could be wasteful, because I was thinking of just executing here. Although, we could do it like that. Let's just go with the charge buff to finish it off. Take some armor, and now I think we can swing in, because we need to start pushing back damage-wise. And the mage doesn't have any healing, so perhaps if we can push Azer back a little bit into his deck, then he'll start to get a little worried, and I'm not the one who's going to be sitting here wondering when it's all going to end. I think I'm glad I saved this card now. And this is going to work out really well, because we're going to run this into that, and then we're going to figure out how to kill this. And then this now, see, buffed by the charge minion, can attack right away, and will be pretty solid on the next turn. He'll be able to Flame Strike and kill me, but I wouldn't worry too much about that. We're going to do this. Execute the Archmage, and he can't Flame Strike ping both of these. So, look at that. We've actually managed to get it to where now we have a little bit more health and a lot more board. If he doesn't actually have Flame Strike in hand, we'll be in really good shape. And I don't think he does. No, he doesn't, because he just played 5 mana there. And that's Fireball? Yep. Senji lives to fight another day and to keep protecting me. Okay, we got card draw, we got armor, and we got pain. Lots of pain. Wrong card. That's the pain right there. We're going to bring the pain. We're going to armor up. And now we're in a really great spot.
Well played.
So what does that serve? Because now he's gonna, yeah, I was gonna say it doesn't have a real way to clear this right away. We got 4 attack, 8 attack. If I draw an axe, it's over. Execute's not it, but we're gonna be greedy because we do have weapons in our deck. So he doesn't have any healing, and we just need to find one more attack.
Well played.
He's drawing. Now, if he draws into Flame Strike and he clears my board, you know, I mean, he could have all sorts of little things. Oh, that just happened. But he can't kill both my creatures. So I'm going to be able to push through this. I'm going to be able to push through the Lord of the Arena with Execute here. Oh, wow, that's even better. Look at that. That's pretty unlucky. And we get to use all the cards in our hand. Boom! Okay, so Hunter wins versus Mage. Warrior wins versus Mage. I do believe that means we're Mage now. And this is an interesting decider. To actually get to this point where basically our aggro decks both beat Mages. Now we get to have the mage on mage action, which I think really comes down to who gets both those fireballs first and whether or not they're forced to use them before you get a little bit deeper into the game. Lomanic has played very, very well by managing to always keep his fireballs in hand, getting you down to, you know, the kill shot range and then just unleashing them. It's been pretty impressive.
One shot,
Oh, you guys. Okay, so we're going to use the game missiles? Yeah, fuck it. Let's use the game missiles. Alright, see, River Croc, that's a card I just feel like, yeah, it's a decent 2-drop, but it's something that I just don't need in my deck when I've got a certain, you know, idea of what I want to do. Even with the basic cards, all I want to do is add spell damage and cause problems. I just haven't really drawn into my Arcane Explosions early on in the games, which really would serve the mage well. Like I said, you want Arcane Explosion almost more than you want Frostbolt, because normally the creatures that are played on the first few turns aren't going to have more than a couple health. And if you can get out a spell damage buff minion plus the Arcane Explosion, you really can do a lot more. Do I want to sacrifice this guy? He's going to have to hit it with that and do that. But at the end of the day, I need to start... Well, you know what? Just ping the Raptor. We might just have to ping it again next turn. So now we have a Yeti to deal with. We know he's going to have things like Lord of the Arena, but I think we just have to get rid of it now before we take too much damage. Okay, so we do get Arcane Explosion, and we get it on a turn where we can buff it and get this down to pingable at least, or at least it can trade right there. So it might be a little late, but if this is our chance to make a push, it's going to be now. Next turn, I think we need to get out this for sure. Now we need the other Arcane Explosion. Not quite. Okay, it would be nice to ping and play the mirror image, but I don't think we're going to get to, so we're going to have to ping. And I think we just got to put a body on the board, and we'll get rid of one of these little bad boys. At least, you know, take some health off of it. If you look at how low I am, this is really bad. I think Azer's got this one for sure. Okay, well, I mean, it's Super Value Flame Strike. The question is this a fireball, and is he just waiting to draw into something else that's going to help finish me off? God, I wish I had Arcane Explosion. I just got to do this, just so I can push. He's only got one card in hand. There's a possibility we can fight back quick enough here. I think I need to get the Ogre onto the board, like, stat. Stat! And unfortunately, I think that is that double right there? No. I think that the player that's in the lead in this tournament right now is going to have to retire due to time constraints, which is unfortunate. We started this tournament actually quite late at night in real life, and right now, this is just not the Ogre. Right now, I think if I draw my other fireball, I win. Yeah, it's a shame that our first tournament ever, we're going to have the front runner drop out, but that's okay. We understand, and it would have been nice to see him play out the final, though. He's been playing really well so far. Okay, 5, 8, 9, 10. I win. That's amazing. How do we pull this out? Wow.
I'm sorry.
Let him know it's over. Unlucky Azer. All that spell damage is going to get me there, though. That plus my ping should be enough.
Push forward.
Yep, that's it.
Well played.
Spell damage mage for the win. Loving it. That was fun.